Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Peter's Precious. Let's talk mental health. Let me just summarize what the gaslighting so far I've said for us to be in the same train of thoughts. So gaslighting usually include a range of tactical skills in that sense, which includes like lying, distracting, minimizing, denying, and even shifting the blame onto others, rewriting history, whatever it may be. And when you see someone that you're dealing with, someone usually gaslight people, you discover that they use this gaslighting as a manipulation tool. So you need to pay attention to what they are doing, not just the words they say, because usually speaking, people who gaslight others usually are very smooth talkers. They are like you get lost when they finish talking. It's like maybe they are right. So we need to take note of what they are doing, the trend they've set, and not just the words they are using at that particular time. How do you know if you are being gaslighted? How do you know? So the first thing first is that, do you doubt your reality? Do you doubt your feelings? Are you trying to convince yourself that, oh, the treatment you're receiving is fair and you deserve it? That the treatment you're receiving is not bad? Another thing there is, do you question your judgments? Do you question your perception about things? Are you afraid of speaking up or expressing a particular emotion or your emotions? Have you learned that sharing your opinion makes you look stupid or make you feel worse than you actually are? Like, do you feel vulnerable? Do you feel insecure, like when you air your opinion or when you want to think or talk to people? Are you walking on eggshells? Like, around, not just like being alone in a place, around your partner, around your family members, even your co-workers. Do you feel vulnerable and insecure about anything? Do you feel on edge? Do you lack self-esteem? Do you feel alone and powerless? Are you everybody around you or the people in that question are gaslighting you? Do you feel like, oh, I'm strange, I'm different from others, people don't really understand me because of my character, or I seem crazy, I feel unstable in that sense because you've been pointed out that you're unstable? So you need to take note of all these things. There could be sign that you are being gaslighted by a person. Some other things are like, you also wonder what they're saying about you, is it actually true? Am I who they say I am? The statements people have made about you, do you feel like, am I actually inadequate, or is there something wrong with me? Am I unintelligent? Am I not brilliant enough? Or people make you feel like you're always in the wrong? Do you also feel disappointed in yourself, like who you've become as a person? Do you feel like you're weak? Most times you take the passive role in a particular thing, like you feel like you need to become stronger or more assertive. Do you feel confused? Of course, they're gaslighting you, so you tend to get confused a lot of times. Do you worry that you're too sensitive? Like maybe you need to calm down a lot. Maybe you're too sensitive, or your emotions is too much, or they say something, or someone hurts your behavior, and someone hurts you with words or even their behavior, and the next thing they say they're joking, and then that you should develop maybe a thicker skin, be tough, be a man. The type of thing that you should calm down, that the real world is tough, you need to toughen up. Do people do awful things to you and you keep telling yourself that, oh no, I need to toughen up and all that? You need to take notes if you're being gaslighted at that particular point. Most times you see some of them will feel like, do you always feel like when someone is around, terrible things always happen? Like you cannot just pin it, but when this particular person is around, bad things always occur. Like whatever you're saying, they always go wrong. Like things, you're always on edge when this person is around. Take note of all those people. Yeah, you need to take note of them. Do you spend a lot of your time apologizing, like for who you are, what you say, what you do? Do you spend a lot of your time apologizing? Take note of that. Do you feel inadequate about whatever you're doing? You need to take note of that. Is someone always making you feel like you're never good enough? You need to take note of that. Do you second guess yourself at all times, like, I said this, am I right? Or this part event that happened, was it right? Do you always second guess yourself? You need to take note of all those little things that could point out that you might have been gaslighted at a point in time, or particular person is gaslighting you. Do you always assume people are disappointed in you because you're not good enough? You need to take note of that. Therefore, you're apologizing every minute. You're not wrong. You need to calm down. Whatever you feel is the reality is the reality. Don't let anybody gaslight you. Another thing is that, do you always like wonder what's wrong with you? Like after a while, logically speaking, after a while you tend to think that, I think I'm the problem, not them. Like maybe there's actually something really wrong with you. Do you struggle with your own decisions? Like, do you distrust? Because after a while, you will tend to distrust your own opinion. Do you distrust yourself? Do you distrust your decision making processes? You need to take note of all that, because it's important to take note of them, so to identify if someone is gaslighting you at a particular point. How do you help yourself if someone is gaslighting you? The first thing I'll tell you is give yourself distance. Yes, because you need time to breathe. Yes, give yourself space between you and the person. You need space. Actually, you guys need space. So give yourself space with the person and set boundaries. There's need for boundaries. Do more exercises. Go out there, like meet more people. Like, you need something with, like, have me time in that sense. You need to set boundaries. Make it clear when you won't allow another person to engage in such actions, such as trivializing or denying what you have to say, or trivializing your emotions. Set boundaries that, oh no, you're not going to take this. In any given relationship, you're not going to accept this in that relationship. Then get an outsider's perspective. Oh, talk to a friend, talk to a family member, talk to a counselor, talk to a therapist, talk to your pastors, talk to an outsider, basically. Not an outsider, like stranger. Talk to someone in your circle, but a friend that's going to have a different perspective, like a different outlook, a different view to the situation. Talk to somebody and get the perspective of the other people to make sure that, oh, you don't just feel like maybe the person's right in that sense. And then the final thing I will tell you is end the relationship, because most people that gaslight people don't even know they're gaslighting others. So you need to just end that relationship and have peace of mind. End the relationship. Yeah, though it's usually difficult to end such relationship, or end the relationship for your own sanity. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Let's Talk Mental Health, and today we talked about gaslighting. I'm very sure you guys have learned a whole lot, or one or two things, because I've learned one or two things too. Please do like, subscribe, and share with friends. Leave a comment in the comment section. Thank you so much. Bye.